A quick informal video on artists redoing their artwork. So I wrote and illustrated a book, and I had to redo this illustration. This is the final version, but you're going to see the previous version of it was comparatively terrible. So here, this is what it did look like. It just wasn't working for me, especially the fantasy the girl's having in the background. It didn't look ethereal or, imaginary or really all that interesting. So I changed it and opted for a much softer look. So here's my next redo. I just finished it and I'm pretty proud of it. And I'm going to show you what the very embarrassing previous version looked like. The cringe. I'm so embarrassed. This is the absolutely terrible previous picture. I think the girl's head is not even aligned with the body. It looks like it's a little to the left of the body. There was just no way to fix it. I kept adding to it, and the lighting was wrong. The girl looked wrong. It just looked terrible. I like the background, but the rest of it just, no, terrible. Here's the redo once again. Okay, here's the redo. The girl's being bullied on the playground. I think it gets the point across nicely. The people are kind of like faded off, except for the one with the finger pointing, but the girl herself just has this sort of shell-shocked, upset, traumatized look to her. It reads very nicely. I feel like it communicates very well, and the previous one just didn't do it. Okay, so I'll show you the previous one. So the reason why they're making fun of her is because her shirt's riding up in the back and her undies are showing, which is already described in the book. There's no need to show it. The overall look of the picture just doesn't match the style of the artwork from the rest of the book. I'm going to go on an anti-Bob Ross rant here. When I was a little girl, I remember seeing Bob Ross, and he'd say there's no such thing as a mistake. There's no such thing as messing up. There's only happy little accidents. Look here how I fix these things. I can tell you that there's no actual real artist in the world who actually believes that garbage. You do mess up sometimes, and you need to fix what you messed up. So I feel like these redos are far improvements on what I had before, and it was totally worth it to create new ones. I also think it's important to look at your work critically and to see if it can be improved and to gather feedback from others. We're always growing and there's always more we can be learning.